Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater, and today we're going to be reading episode 41 of Trailer Park Warlock. Once again, we are following the exploits of Darla and Bev while they're on the road. And this time, we're going to open up with R2 on the Atchafalaya Basin. If you don't know what that is, the Atchafalaya Basin is it's a basin. There's a lot of water, a lot of marshland, a lot of swamp. And there are very long bridges that cover this area. It's just like one giant stretch of bridge for a couple miles that you have to go over. And that was something that I wanted to take a moment to portray in this episode. Since Darla and Bev are driving eastward towards Baton Rouge. So, anyway, here we go. So, you got your bearings set, Bev? Yep, heading straight to Irwinville to meet this Barry guy. Vroom. He's going to get us into Baton Rouge without a permit? Yeah, pretty illegal stuff we're about to do. It's okay, Darla. I'm not worried about it. Besides, nobody else is coming to Jake's rescue, right? Ain't that the truth? Say, Bev, I'm going to get a couple minutes of shut-eye here. Wake me when we get to Irwinville. Trailer Park Warlock. Barry's feeder surplus. Please do get some rest, babe. I'll take care of it, okay? Thanks. So Darla starts falling asleep. Darla! Darla! I got the chicken pox. Gran says I can stay home from school. So we got child Jake. If I give him to you, we can both stay home and play cowboys and necromancers. Jake, get back over here. Oh, that needs to be... Seems something that needs to be fixed, y'all. I'll have to get back to that later. Alright, Jake. Sounds like your gran is calling you. Time for school, Darla. Let's go get in the truck. I can't stay home with Jake. No, Darla. We gotta go. Darla. Wake up, Darla. So, Darla's come back out of her dream. We really got to go, I think. You've been asleep 5 hours already. 5 hours? What happened? I'm sorry, Darla. You couldn't wake up. We're here, though. Now you've gotten some needed rest, right? What the hell did you do for 5 hours? Found a payphone, called Herman and my dad to check in? Did your road buddy tell you anything about this place? Just a little. Barry's feeder surplus. The owner here resells old feeder stuff to daywalkers like us. So he's a smuggler? Your words, not mine. Oh. This is a place. So, there's a lot of magical items on sale here, clearly. Yeah, a quick drink of water, folks. You can buy a nice scythe. I forgot about this part. No, but you see, that was the whole point of the movie. It was all metaphor. Living artifacts. Buy one, get one free. Doom. Let's see, is that... Yeah, the Book of Manos. That is a reference to a really crappy B movie called Manos, The Hands of Fate. For any of my Mystery Science Theater 3000 fans out there. Hey, honey, they've got a complete torture set back there. I think it's 16th century. If this is the resale, what are feeders holding on to? It's really not that impressive compared to the wizard wholesale outlets me and Jake used to loiter around. Let's go find a worker around here, alright? Excuse me, sir? Do you happen to know if Barry is here today? We're clients from out of town. Oh, right. Follow me, please. Hey, Barry, you got clients here for a consultation. I was wondering what happened to them. Send them in, Hank. Hi, Barry. My name's Darla Craw. This is Bev Duvall. We're here to speak with you about... 1 second, ma'am. I just need to look the situation over. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I'm going to get some sigils together here. I need you two to change into the casting skins in the bathroom next to the office. Keys are on my desk. Be ready for the invocation in 10 minutes. Got it? Darla, if you had explained to me what we were doing, I would have considered some alternatives. But I do think our best option is disguise ourselves as feeders. I saw Jake do glamourmancy before, and he turned out fine. Are you sure about that? uh, because Jake, right? Look, ladies, I'm charging by the minute here. If you're backing out, now's the time. Otherwise, please send yourselves on your sigils there. I'm not trying to be difficult, Darla. I'm sorry. It's alright. Maybe I'm too impatient, but there's a lot of riding here for Jake. It's not that, it's just having a hard time with all this feeder stuff. I think it's gonna get harder. I need you two to hold still, got it? I don't want you ending up with hair coming out of your eyeballs. Great. Now smile. Wonderful, Bev. I need you looking at me, Darla. Say cheese. Cheese. So, thoughts. Somebody in the comments a long time ago, because this is, over a year now, I think it said something like this was some kind of magic that was basically Photoshop. Which, yeah, it's kind of the case. That's what glamourmancy is, sort of. Photoshopping over your skin. Which is, that's the idea behind the green suits, right? What was I gonna say? I'm sorry, y'all. So like using, what do they call that? Green screening, right? That was kind of the reference I wanted to make with this invocation. Any other thoughts I'm having about this episode? It's a lot of information, right? Because, we get to see Darla's childhood. We get to see, this little kind of underground market aspect of feeder culture. Which is unusual to think about, isn't it? Something that I think that I could have done a little bit better, and it's all sort of, you have to kind of parse it in this story, is the interactions between humans and feeders in this culture. And I mean, it's not like I don't talk about it at all, but I'm just kind of thinking back on it, and I'm like, okay, what would I have done if I had a little bit more time and I was a little bit more aware of what I was doing when I was writing? And definitely one of the things I would have done is sort of establish a little bit better. Because, I mean, you do get glimpses, right? Clearly, let's find that panel. Clearly, this is a human couple, right? And they have no problem buying from feeder surplus. We got a lot, pretty much everybody in here is humans except for the surplus guys. So you have to infer that these guys have no problem with selling stuff to humans, are hanging out with humans. They're fine with it. And that's part of the fact that they live outside of Baton Rouge, which is, in this story, a major feeder area, right? As we see with Pontu and Revanstone. So anyway, it's all background stuff, and I don't think it's obvious, right? And I don't want it to be super obvious, but I do want it to be sort of understood on a level that isn't just you have to crack it like a code. And I think I tried too hard to do that. I think that's something I've been thinking about a lot, is that I've been probably been writing a little too subtly on certain aspects of how things work in this story. And especially in season 2, there was a lot of that. Season 3 felt like it was pretty self-explanatory for the most part. Anyway, those are just some thoughts that I'm having as I'm reading over this and thinking about the story and how I can be a better writer in the future. Hopefully that thought process is useful to any of y'all who are writers or creative people. I think it's important to do self-assessment, not all the time, but every couple of months at least. Every couple of months, do sort of a self-assessment on your previous works, and so that you can kind of see where your weak points are, and then work on that. So anyway, those are just all my thoughts right now. And if before next episode, if you want to see what I'm doing, what's going on with me, what I'm talking about, you can do so on Twitter. It's at Matt J. Rainwater. On Instagram, it's at Matthew Rainwater. And on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Matt J. Rainwater. Until then, I'll be seeing y'all. Hope you're all having a good one, and we'll talk again soon. All right, bye.